Bomb is in the name, but is that literal? Legacy Core Class Bombburst today on World of Stuff. Bombburst, yet another of the pretenders to make it out of the Titan's Return line and into the Core Class. So this is a nice step forward. Here we see the jet mode that was more resemblance of the G1 version. Yes, it was larger, but it was also just as silly looking. And you definitely want to keep track of these parts right here. You lose those, you just have a shape. Which, well, depending on if you're into third party, that may work out for you. Otherwise, keep a close eye on those parts. Speaking of keeping an eye on things, here we have Bombburst's thing. It's a gun in gem mode. It's either some sort of actual, some sort of protractor, something like that. Either way, it's nice that they at least tried. So it isn't something that's just collect all three characters to create a goofy, bigger something. If that excites you. Moving on to transformation, we'll fold these arms out, twist these around, and depending on how you like your Bombburst, you could have these pseudo bat wings or the tech wings. We're going to go with how the instructions have them, like so. Fold down, twist the whole torso, lower torso anyway, fold out the feet, and fold. Yeah, mine does that. Fortunately, it goes right back on. Let's see here. That's as clear as you're going to get it. Okay, weapon in hand. Bombburst, robot mode. Yes, it is the bat robot plane thing. Just like in Generation 1. That is a good idea that they decided to stick to the outer shells for the heads, because that makes things a lot more characterful. I gotta admit, even with my Pretender, Longtooth, the outer shell is a lot more memorable than the robot inside, and he just kind of turns into an aqua car. So, Dan Hasbro for at least thinking that far ahead. Hasbro, Takara, one of those two. Now, if you prefer a different silhouette, you can pull out the wings and pull out the cockpit here, and kind of finagle it so that the wings will be on the back, but it will make the figure stick out significantly. But that's up to you if you want to do it that way. Or if you'd even prefer shoulder cannons. Pointed a little high, but something you can do. Moving on to articulation, head just swivels, ball jointed shoulder, ball jointed elbow, full rotation on the waist, most of a transformation, ball jointed hips and ball jointed knees, universal joint for the ankles, which can also tilt, and you can move the feet forward. So there is definitely posability to be had with this figure. Although, I do have to wonder about the integrity of the ball joints in a few years, but we all know the trick for that, right? Now, if the majority of the Pretender characters stick to the core class, I imagine Hasbro will have quite a hit on their hands. People will actually remember that the Pretenders existed outside of being a joke, or that one band. And we get more characters to choose from. Although I still will admit we still have yet to see any major Autobot Pretenders, but it's a long catalog. Anyway, I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Core Class Bombburst. Gonna remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.